Pepper hornworms. These are the larvae of a moth with a 4-inch wingspan. They hide under the leaves during the day and come out to eat at night. Hornworm caterpillars are the larvae of the hummingbird moth. Some call it the phoenix moth, which gets its name from its first wing spread. If you spy this whirring moth hanging in the air, sipping nectar from the flowers of your plants in your garden, then you will know that you need to keep an eye out for hornworm caterpillars. There are a couple of types of hornworm caterpillars. The tomato hornworm has a black horn. The tobacco hornworm has a red horn. They each feed on tomatoes and its plant relatives, including eggplants, peppers, and potatoes. What do hornworms do? Hornworms lay eggs on host plants. They look first for tomatoes, but will also attack eggplants, peppers, and potatoes. When eggs hatch, the hornworms start eating. Full-grown hornworm caterpillars can devour an entire tomato plant in a day or two. But how do I know that I have hornworms in my garden? Hornworms can be hard to see initially because their color blends in well with green plant foliage. They tend to hide during the day beneath leaves and emerge to feed at dusk. So that tends to be the easiest time to spot them. You'll recognize them by their giant size, which is up to 4 inches long, and their characteristic horn on their rear end. One of the best clues that a hornworm is present are the barrel-shaped droppings they leave scattered on leaves. If you see these, you are likely to find hornworms nearby. Be sure to look especially carefully in the area right above the droppings. When it comes to fighting hornworms, you can prevent them or you can get rid of them in case they are already in your garden. Let's start with how you can prevent hornworms. 1. Keep weeds pulled. Adult hummingbird moth lay eggs on a variety of weeds in the tomato family, including hosinito, Jimson weed, and nightshade. Keep these plants away from your garden. In fact, they host so many pepper plant pests that it's a good idea to pull them anywhere they appear in your yard. 2. Another way you can prevent hornworms is to attract beneficial insects. Many insect predators attack pepper hornworm. Ladybugs and green lacewings feast on eggs and young worms. One type of small wasp also attacks hornworms, laying its eggs under the pest's skin. When the larvae hatch, they feed on the hornworm. Third thing you can do is to attract beneficiaries. Limit pesticide use. Grow a large variety of flowering plants, especially sweet alyssum. Also consider allowing a few vegetable and herb plants such as lettuce, broccoli, and parsley to flower. Beneficial insects love the nectar those blossoms provide. Another thing you can do is hang bird houses. Insect-eating birds such as house wrens and chickadees are happy to live near people. These curious birds devour many insects, including hornworms. Now, how about if you already have hornworms? That we've seen how you can prevent hornworms, but how about if they are already in your garden? This is how you can get rid of hornworms. 1. Handpick the worms. Because they are usually not present in large numbers, you can often control hornworm by simply handpicking them off the plant and destroying them. Don't fear the horn, it's harmless. Drop them into soapy water or feed them to the chickens if you have chickens. Another thing you can do is you can spray plants with a caterpillar spray containing a naturally occurring organic biopesticide that acts only on certain species of caterpillars and doesn't harm beneficial insects. Once treated, healthy plants should recover by producing new foliage. Another thing you can do is leave parasitized worms alone. If you see a hornworm with white oval things protruding from the body, leave it in the garden. It has been parasitized by a broken-kneed wasp. And the white objects are cocoons. More wasps will emerge from the cocoons to attack other hornworms. These are some of the ways that you can fight hornworms if they are already in your garden. Hornworms can make for some cringeworthy garden pests. However, with a few preventive measures and by taking quick action when they do appear, you can help minimize the damage.